and all of that. All right, what's your favorite cologne? Put in the chat what your favorite cologne is, and we're gonna go through it real quick. Let me see if I can lift this up. This is my cologne collection. All right, some of these I know and wear often, some I don't wear as much. All right, but I have this nice little box, and I can throw a little smell good in. And we're going to talk about maybe what's your favorite cologne. I remember I was going to talk about doing cologne, and we had some brothers that were so deep in Red Pill Rage. They were like, oh, you use cologne? Like, like, I don't know what type of rage that you're in, but I never suggested not wearing cologne. All right. Some dudes are so weird that they be like, oh, you know, I've dropped out of society. I don't wear cologne. You shouldn't be telling men to wear cologne. I tell you, man, space be toxic as hell. Okay, let's start with it real quick. All right, we're going to start with this one right here. All right, I'm doing my favorite, my best Kevin Samuels. All right, so what we got? Burberry Hero. This one's good. I tend to wear spicier colognes. I don't tend to wear too many fruity colognes, you fruity ass ninjas. Okay? You fruity ass ninjas be out here with your fruity ass colognes. I do have some fruity colognes though, but this one smells like cigars and spices. All right, I'm not too good with my smells here, just describing things, but very descriptive. Burberry Hero is a good one. And I wish I would have put the affiliate links in the description box. But I wear this pretty well. And it is recognizable. In fact, I was at the Chanel store. Was that the Chanel store? Maybe I was at another store buying cologne, and they had threw some extra little bottle of Burberry Hero in there. So I got an extra little bottle that I can take and travel with. And if you ever get some time, you can get your colognes in a little bit of one of these. Some of the cologne makers are making these little bottles where you can transport them, or they'll come with another larger bottle, and then they have another one that you can split. So sometimes me and my son split cologne. We'll buy cologne together, and then he'll get one of the larger bottles and I'll get one of the smaller bottles. So this one is Replica, a very new scent that's out there. I don't want to spray up the room because then the whole damn room is going to smell crazy. But what do we got? Again, spicy. I'm spicy. Yeah, decanter right here. It's in a little decanter. These are great. So if you have a little bag, a backpack, be careful. Don't let it break wide open. But these are great to carry around. And sometimes I keep them in my car when it's not summertime. And this is great to carry around. The scent on this one, Replica, I would say it's a little bit more modern. Doesn't smell like anything that was back in the day in the 1990s, but smells pretty good. Okay, Prada. This one right here is one of my favorites. And this is the Prada. Yeah. It's not the All Day toilet, but you know what it is. This bottle right here of Prada. Let me see something here. Okay, I thought I had another bottle. What does it smell like? Spicy. Right? Definitely smells spicy. This one is the All Day Home. Right? This one is great. This one's great for me. All right. Look, this one, I throw that on. And it smells a little baby powderish. A little powdery, little baby powder. Very fresh and a little spicy. But this one's a home run. All right. This one's a home run. This is the All Day toilet. Okay. The next one, Tom Ford Noir Extreme. All right. They come in various forms. The Tom Ford. This one's going to be very expensive for the size. So you want to be very generous in the amount that you apply and you want to have backups. All right, because you're gonna blow through this bottle really quick. Pause. Let me smell it. Spicy. All right, but it does smell a little piney, a little fresh. Has the modern dating landscape confused you? Have many of the standards that you heard you're kind of tired of hearing about, and you're wondering, what does it all mean? Well, look no further. Join us talking about the monetized dating marketplace right now on Locals, and it is CoachGregAdams.locals.com. You can create a free account to join the conversation between the Coach Gang members, but also on Sunday, we do a live stream demonstrating all aspects of the monetized dating marketplace. And coming soon in 2025, you're going to have access to a sample of the monetized dating marketplace course where you can get information related to how to participate in the monetized dating marketplace and or how to understand it, so you're not out here spinning your wheels trying to figure out how you're going to best deal with the monetized dating marketplace. Listen, everything and every aspect of dating is monetized. We just want to relieve the frustration that you might have about it. So the best way to do it is make a free account right there on Locals, CoachGregAdams.locals.com. You can get access to those live streams, but create a free account. Just join the conversation. I am the only one covering this conversation from this point of view. And yes, I am ahead of my time. Get ahead of the information before you're priced out. 100%. All right, the Tom Ford Noir Extreme. All right, this one right here. The ladies know what this one is. They'll know. This one smells rich. All right, you throw this on, you're going to smell like money. Shout out to you. All right, you're going to smell like money. By the way, I do have a philosophy on this one. Do you guys know those discount cologne stores where you go out and they have them in the mall or a kiosk, and it's a guy, he smells like 10 packs of cigarettes. He's out there telling you, come over here, I got some cologne. All right, or they might have a larger store and they'll have discount cologne. I typically don't go to those stores. All right, now I'm a certain way. I purchase a certain thing. I kind of like the authentic thing. Like, I try not to buy replicas. I try not to buy knockoffs or discounts. Not to say that I won't, but typically, yeah. Okay. But yeah, a Middle Eastern salesman. Yeah. And then they'll try to offer you something and, hey, come get this remote control car. They'll offer you a phone cover for you to do some shit. But I typically don't do that because, in my opinion, I don't know for sure, but I believe these are knockoffs, which is okay, but I think they're watered down with half water, half piss. All right, that's my opinion, though. I can't prove it, but it's watered down with water and piss. All right, 1/3 water, 1/3 the fragrance, and 1/3 piss. All right, that means if you pick something up and somebody sells you something on the corner and they sell you some cologne and he's in a wheelchair and he wants to sell you some perfume or something like that, that's much of it is piss. All right, because it's gonna look yellow. So I would try to stay away from this type of thing on the knockoff. And yeah. All right, so you don't want to be consuming piss. But shout out to who else who I need to acknowledge. Shout out to all the brothers. Okay, I can't really see who's subscribing. We do have a drop in viewership because they trying to get some RP rage over here. Not us. All right, we did it this morning. Shout out to you brothers here. All right, they coming over here. Where's the rage, coach? All right, yeah, they don't want some rage. They all want the rage. All right, what's the next one right here? This one, I don't use too much. This is a Bulgari Man. It's all right. Yeah, it's okay. All right, this is solid. It's decent. All right, if you're on the budget, Bulgari Man. It's a very woodsy, spicy. Woodsy spicy. Woodsy spicy. The next one, pretty solid. This is a Christian Dior Sport Home. All right, right there. All day toilet. All day homemade. All right, so this one right here, the Christian Dior, is pretty solid. As you can see, I use quite a bit of it. Spicy. All right, this is definitely spicy. What base notes can I feel? I don't know. This is a good solid cologne right here. I use this quite a bit, but it does smell a little feminine, a little bit. So it's not a masculine. This not as masculine as Burberry Hero. Certainly not as masculine as Prada or Tom Ford, but it's a little bit getting on the fruity side or the feminine side. By the way, after all, it's Christian Dior, but it's pretty nice. And this is the sport. All right, but it is definitely getting on the fruity side. All right, what do we got here? Oh, this is the killer right here. This one is good. All right, the YSL Yves Saint Laurent. Yves Saint Laurent. All right, YSL. This one's a kid. This one's good. Very woodsy, spicy. Yes, the Yves Saint Laurent. All right, YSL. This is a good one. If you want, the younger women are gonna like YSL. All right. It is not young slime. So the Yves Saint Laurent is a good one. This one's great. All right. This one's gonna make you, there's gonna be a certain appeal when you wear this for the young pieces of calico. All right. They know this. They can recognize this. Not the not the women that are more astute, but you can get the young strags with this one. Right. The young strags. All right, we over here, we doing it live. Shout out to the actual King Smith. All right, let's get over here. We got Givenchy. Givenchy. All right, right there, Givenchy. Givenchy, Gentleman by Givenchy. I don't use this very much. As you can see, it's pretty full. All right, but it ain't bad. As you can tell, I got very similar tasting cologne. So most of the scents are going to be more oriented to wood barrel. All right, base notes similar to the spicy element. But Givenchy is solid. All right, you can't go wrong with it. But it's going to smell very similar to the other ones that I have. What about this? Yope. And that's a full bottle of Yope. If you are old man, and I'm a dirty old man, right? Old man shit right here. Yope. Fruity and spicy. This takes you back to 1996 right here. This is 9.6. And Extra P told me don't say the years. But this one right here, I used to knock them dead in the 1990s, brothers. I used to knock them dead with this one right here. The girls didn't know what hit them when they smelled this Joop. All right, it spells Joop. But when they smelled this, I used to knock them flat on their back. I used to knock them flat on their back. And every now and then, I try to introduce some youngins to the Joop. And one of my Juco piece of calico said, "You smell like my granddaddy." Not so much. She said, "You smell like my father." And yes, all right. You will smell like somebody's daddy. All right. And let's get them daddy out here, bro. All right. But we used to wear this Joop, this Yope. Knock them dead, bro. This got a little bit of a fruity sense. Fruity and spicy at the same time. It's very sweet. And they also have the Joop or the Yope. It's pronounced Yope if I'm not mistaken. They have the night, what is this called? I can't even read the bottle because it's right there. There's a night version of Yope. All right, so you have the day and the night. So when the night hits, and look, this is the original shit from the 90s. I still got it, bro. All right, I still got it. Let me smell this shit right here. All right. It's a little more spicy. All right, not as fruity. Not as fruity. But this one might be hard to find right here. This is Yope, the nighttime version. And it says the night something, but I can't really see it. All right, it's kind of rubbed off on the bottle. All right, but that one's right there is the doper one. This one, I don't know about. Again, I can barely read it on the bottle. All right, let me see if I can see it right here. All right, this was one that, this is someone that one of the ladies at the store in Macy's suggested that I get. I can't even read what this says right here. But don't get this shit. Whatever this is, don't get that. All right. Shout out to our brother. It is Sled Dogs with the support. All right. This right here, it's very powdery. All right. It smells like baby powder, and it is strong baby powder. It smells like if a fat girl put on too much baby powder in between her legs to not smell like Padussy. All right. Is this the Pegasus? Yeah, Pegasus. I ain't with this one right here. I'll still wear it every now and then if I'm bored and want to switch it up. But it's more like a baby powder scent and a little bit. And it's not very sweet, but it's like the baby powder went a little left. All right, that's good for the gorditas. All right, let's show you some other ones here. What is this? I can't see. Another 1990s cologne. This right here, this is super duper spicy. All right, this is so spicy that it's going to alert your allergies. All right, so if you have allergies, you're going to put this on, you're going to start sneezing. Every time I put this on, I start sneezing. All right, it is like a lethal, spicy, very, very spicy cologne. And Christian Dior cologne, Fahrenheit. All right, shout out to y'all, Fahrenheit. All right, when you put this on, it smells good. This smells like 1996 too. This smells like 1998. I'm going to start sneezing, but oh, this is spicy as hell, bro. This is a good one. Fahrenheit. All right, this is going to smell like some old man OG shit right here. You want to get it. All right, for the young bucks out here, Yope or Joop and Fahrenheit, those two, man, these are going to be my go-tos. I'm going to be in the senior citizen home running around there with them old soggy biscuits and buns, cracking backs. All right. I'm going to still be cracking young, old women's backs with this Fahrenheit. Let me see here. We got Polo, Ralph Lauren Polo. I got the little bottle. My son probably got the big bottle right there. You can't, actually, nope. I'm wrong. I got the big bottle. So one of these days, I'm going to have to donate. So Ralph Lauren Polo. I mean, should I even explain what this smells like? This is a classic clean cologne. It's very clean. Smells like soapy. Very, very soapy, not spicy, not fruity. I don't even know what the right there. Ralph Lauren Polo in the blue. It's very clean. Very, very clean. It's kind of like if you don't want to do too much and you work in your corporate office with your little badge and you put your little badge on and you boop and you get into your little corporate office and you don't want to smell too spicy, too rich. And, you know, you drive your Toyota Camry to work and you got your little ID badge right here, clip right here, and you get your little key fob and you get into your little office and you go to your little work desk or your cubicle, get that Polo, okay? Because you're doing too much. When you go to your cubicle, you're doing too much with this. All right, them old fat gorditas hey, you doing way too much. All right, right here, bro. All right, stick to this. I mean, yeah, cubicle ninjas right here. All right, and don't put too much on, bro, because you're going to be doing too much. Just put a little bit on and you be good. You get into this shit over here. Oh, wait, can I curse over here? You don't need this if you're working in your cubicle. This is too much. This is when you go out to the nice restaurant. You going to the, you going to the nice. This right here. This is all you need. Some old stuff. We have Allure. This is a good one. I don't use it very much, but this is an old bottle. Allure. Is that Christian Dior? I don't know, but it's an old bottle. It's not bad. Not bad. Let's get into some new-ish. This one is pretty solid. The Dolce & Gabbana. All right, the Dolce & Gabbana K. All right, with the king crown on it. This is solid. Very fresh, clean smell. Let me see here. Yeah, this is the fresh one. This is like a very fresh, clean cologne. I would say it's an advanced polo. Advanced polo. All right. You're going to put a little spice on it, a little bit of, you're going to put a little bit of that. You're going to do a little follow through over there. K smells like a barbershop. I like that. So K is nice. Dolce & Gabbana K. Get a little king crown on it. I think the bottle is great and it looks good. It looks fresh. Very fresh cologne right there. Armani Code. Good one. This is good. See here. Armani Code. I can deal with that. It's solid. I can't describe it. I need a little napkin here. Yeah, this is good. It's solid. It's clean. It's nice and clean. All right. So I would say it's more of a cleaner fragrance. Not too strong, depending on how y'all wear it. Some of y'all are too much cologne man guy. TMCM. We call you TMCM. Too much cologne man. Y'all need to be out here. And try not to put it all over your clothes. All right. You want to use it on your body and let the pheromones and let your sweat hit. All right. Don't put it straight on your clothes. All right. Don't put your clothes on and spray it on your clothes. You want to hit right here. You want to hit those high impact areas. You want to get it on your wrists, get it on your biceps. So when you hug your girls right there, a little bit on your back of your hand, get it in your little elbow pit right here. All right. Get it on your neck. All right. If you got a baldy, get it on your baldy. Get it on your neck. All right. Under your shirt, shoulder, get it under there. And then if you have a visitor, get it down here, right here in that V area. You want to put it right down there in the pulse points. You want to put it down there. So when she get on her knees, can we talk about that on Twitch? Can we talk about that on Twitch? What about Sauvage? I heard Sauvage is the F-boy cologne, another Christian Dior cologne. Sauvage is a F-boy cologne, I heard. All right, so this is a good cologne. It's solid. It does smell good. Let me see what we got here. It's a little more sweet. It's activating my sinuses here. Sauvage is good, but I've heard somebody say and describe this as the F-boy cologne. So that goes along with Cool Water back in the day, F-boy cologne. Name all the F-boy colognes. So, if a woman smells this on you and she been in these streets, she gonna think you're an F-boy if you got this, possibly. But she gonna have to be in the streets deep. If you get you a little nerd girl or something like that, she just a freak. She might be still turned on by the Sauvage. It's a good cologne though. Jakar, yes indeed. All right. Cool Water, definitely the F. Creed, yep. Axe, those are definitely the F-boy colognes. Okay, so we got this one right here. This right here is my go-to. This is my go-to. So these are my two go-tos right here. These are my two go-tos. The Prada Home and the Versace Eros green blue bottle. Whatever color you think that is, green or blue. This one right here, this a killer right here. This will make you smell rich. All right, this will make you smell rich. And this is a little bit cheaper. This is way more expensive. You get a lot less for the Tom Ford Noir. You get a lot more for the Eros. And they also have the Eros Fire, if I'm not mistaken. The Flame. They call it Flame. So the Versace bottle Flame. All right. And I think they have a few other flavors in this one. But this one. All right. Let me smell this. Yeah, man. If a woman, so most of the time she's going to have to know what she's doing. She's going to have to know, she's going to be a big old sugar baby if she knows this one. All right. But this is a grown man cologne. This is a grown man-ish. What does Brooklyn wear? I think he's over here. Brooklyn is wearing this right now, the replica, I believe. He has a bigger bottle of the replica. And is it the ED2 or the Parfum? These are the Audi Toilette or the Toilette. But this one is the Parfum. The Flame is the Parfum. This is the Audi Toilette. This is a sleeper right here, Invictus. Right, this is a sleeper, Invictus right here. And comes in this kind of a trophy bottle right here. It's a sleeper. Let me see something here. Gotta get it going on here. Woodsy, spicy. Again, like most of my colognes. The Invictus, pretty solid. Pretty solid. Not that bad at all. I don't know who makes that. What is this? Oh, this is Abercrombie and Fitch. Oh, Hollister. This is a Hollister cologne. They make some cheap ass cologne, bro. It be gone. Like, it don't smell like nothing after about 20 minutes. So if you get those colognes from Hollister, Abercrombie and Fitch, Gap, any of these particular places, Urban Outfitter, whatever they selling is like water. All right. It's like water with a little bit of sense. It ain't going to last very long. You got to carry it around and keep spraying yourself with it. All right. It ain't going to stick around very long. So never really, if you buy these colognes, they're not very strong. Then the last one is one that I don't spray as much because I think it's a little too strong. Anybody know what this one is? All right. I got a recommendation to try this, and all right, it's actually pretty solid. It's decent. Let me see. Very fresh, baby powderish cologne. Very baby powder. It reminds me of, where's the one that I said was more like, oh, this one, Pegasus. Pretty much, I would say similar, quite similar in the smell. But cool bottle though. What is this one? Oh, Bad Boy. Yes. Bad Boy Extreme. Macy's shit. So this is solid. It's solid. It's not bad at all. It's funny to be able to spray it. It does require you to hold the bottle a little bit different to be able to spray it. You got to hold it differently than all the other bottles. I noticed that there could be some trouble for people if you have small hands to be able to operate this, but this is pretty good. Bad Boy. Maybe it's F Boy. This is a Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Extreme. Pretty solid. I'm gonna say it's not bad. All right, but it's pretty much I would say more baby powderish, possibly a little spicy. Solid cologne.